Hi, welcome. On this video, I want to respond to this bribery-based um, method, okay, put out by a popular force-free dog trainer, goes by the name of John McGuigan out of the UK. And here in this video really illustrates like when you bring a bribery-based method out into the open, and try to showcase it, this is what you get. And again, we've gotten to this point now where people really do buy into this stuff to a level in which, in here in this video, you'll see it, where even the people pay attention. People walking by are like looking, like at this dog that is at the end of this long leash, lunging towards, some swans and ducks out here. And it's just not good imagery to begin with, but just, it just shows you, again, what people are willing to buy into. And so I'm going to play some of this video, but you hear this trainer saying, good, nice, trying to pass this off as though making some progress here. But when you see again, we understand the whole thing here. When again dealing with a relationship problem with the dog is gaining control. How control is manifesting itself in and through the relationship this way, through the owner. I talk about those core ingredients. Intentional control and the influence. I'm not going to see those online here at all, basically. Other than the fact that he's holding on to this leash, this dog is fully engaged, lunging forward here at moments. A lot of this. And the attempt to try to create something. Okay, understand that this is where you see these trainers and many of these forestry trainers, and pay attention. They try to find like a moment that they can reward, that they're trying to frame up as though it represents like things are moving in the right direction. And this is where again complete failure to understand. I talk about the issue about stinking thinking. That even what appears to be calm moments in the within the framework of control manifesting itself at higher levels. Okay, there is no place to reward or to assume that at all. It's ridiculous because the core ingredients I talk about, that's what actually creates it through intercepting. Okay, a dog's state of mind as controls being expressed. So understand that's not part of this learning-based idea of things, which follows a path of bribery. So this is a very short clip here, but so John McGuigan, the trainer, is out here, trying to, generate some level of changing focus with the dog. And again, this is the other thing to be aware of. When you see trainers using treats, trying to change focus, trying to bribe, how you want to see this, because even some balanced dog trainers out there have put this out through all the confusion in terms of, the label like rewarding, bad behavior to create good behavior by way of trying to change focus through using treats. Understand the way you want to see, and using motivating agents that way, while assuming that change of focus is somehow a good thing, and line this up with the parent example. It's like the parent who's standing there and the selfish child is like mouthing off, disrespectful, and like just, totally disconnected moment where the parent just pulls out a chocolate bar out of their back pocket and like holds it to the side. And so the child's like looking at the chocolate bar, right? And then like reward. That's great. I've created a moment. Well, you created nothing, okay, other than the fact that you've engaged in, trying to generate or change focus to those themes I talk about: bribery, accommodation, negotiation, and trying to package those moments up, trying to pass those off as though they represent that good things are happening, right? That's what forestry trainers do. They try to package up certain moments, but within the framework of control manifesting and the level of stinking thinking in the relationship problem, it's a total deception. Okay, it's a kind of, I call it a shim sham operation. Okay, because what you'll see is in the end that the relationship doesn't actually get better, and then you get blindsided. So here, because they understand that those moments, the control manifesting, that needs to be intercepted. Okay, that's the confusion in the dog training world about the role of influence, its role. Okay, but doing it in a proactive way. So even here, for example, you're not waiting for control to manifest like this at all. Of course, force free is a totally different thing anyway. So it's not even balanced training. Where balanced dog trainers will intercept, but they wait too long. Okay, they're like cranking and yanking. But no, you want to be dialed into the relationship this way. So that, when you look at force free training, understand it falls on a type of spectrum. Okay, so starting off with what a process is, okay, a intentional interaction-based method, that reconciles your role, the role of influence, dialed in the right way, all the themes I talk about. You start to move away down from there in through balanced dog training, right? And that door starts to open completely wide open to the relationship not changing, okay, because those core ingredients are not coming in the right level, aligned the right way. And then you take it right down to the end. Like here, for example, through force free, that door is completely wide open. But understand this plays into people's emotions too. So people are going to go towards this stuff. But then when you see it, it's like saying, this doesn't even make sense. And we watch this dog lunging towards the wildlife, and this trainer's saying, good. It's not good at all. It's a nightmare. So again, I'll play a portion. It's only like a minute clip here anyway, but just pay attention here.
Good. Hold them there. Just balance your body. That's nice.
That's nice. Balance your body. See this guy's, feet here? He's like leaned back. Leash wrapped around his wrist. It's just an anchor point. It's not, this leash is not about expressing control over this dog the right way, intentional with intercepting. You watch my videos, you see how I'm doing. This is just about an anchor point. But, it's just like nice. This ain't nice. And think about too, and this is where wildlife will feel it. Like, no, this dog gets loose, man. It's not going to be a good situation.
Lovely. Good. Right, so just balance your body so that when he leans back, you don't move, okay?
Just try, and that's what the desperation to understand through force free and this bribery-based idea. It's like a desperation to try to generate anything without bringing control, any sort of level of control. So it's ideologically bent that way. That's why these trainers keep talking about, comfort of the dog. If you pay attention to their language, it's very permissive. Okay, it's like in their ideology, there's no critical thinking. It's just like it's totally about them, how they feel about things. That's why there's like 4 styles of parenting, right? Permissive, right? Indifferent, authoritative, authoritarian. But here, more permissive, but then again, bribery-based, but totally, not about reconciling anything. No critical thinking. This is just about trying to find some sort of a moment that they reward. But think about that. You'll see it. These trainers are trying to find something to praise, but he's praising already. Like he's saying nice.
Lovely. Nice. Nice. I know, pup. Good. Hold him there. Well done, son. Now hunker down now.
Hunker down.
Lovely.
It's like hunkering down in your ideology.
Just pet him there. That's lovely.
And then petting, right? So I get to emotionalize the dog. The dog's still got a full view here. And pay attention here because this dog is going to lunge forward here again. But it's this whole thing with just trying to play into people's emotions, like how they see the relationship. The core ingredients totally missing here.
Please slow that down, John.
They're saying, "Oh, this is good. Let's reward here. This is something that we can work off of." And watch this.
Nice and soft. That's lovely.
Yeah, like they should get out of the dog.
Good. Relax your arm. Nice, and keep petting him.
Keep petting. Dog, like I said, this dog. You pay attention to the dog's body language. It's going to build up.
Hold him.
See, boom.
That's nice. Just stand up. Sorry.
And here's the moment here, like, and imagine. Someone should be calling the, the animal control. Because there's no control, right? Someone look at this saying, this is what's going on here. Because again, the dog's lunge forward. You imagine if you just have a person that's, has some, physical challenges, you'd be drug out into the water. But people walking here, watching this.
Hey, folks. Good.
Good.
They're just lovely. So he's holding himself there.
Yeah, he's holding himself. Like there's no, like I said, that's the whole thing with, there's no spotlight. It's like the role of the parent. There's nothing. It doesn't connect. It's totally disconnected from, again, the core ingredients to talk about. That's putting a spotlight on the role of the dog going the right way. Dogs as social animals. This is all about the human, but not in the right way at all. This is all about just how you feel about everything. So again, this is an example of when you bring this bribery-based ideology out in the open, it's a mess. That's why, the majority of trainers, bribery-based trainers, infomercials, but pay attention here because, again, this is what you should expect. But then you look at this stuff, why would people even buy into this? Because that same reason, say, permissive parenting is very popular. The consequences of it, okay, but people get caught up in their emotions, right? In, appearances, and, this is the thing about, I talk about, context. Even with certain concepts that are applied, such as counter conditioning, the context of agreeableness. I'll talk about that on my videos, but the dog training world is in the state that it's in for a reason. But you can see why all sorts of bad things, it opens up to all sorts of bad things happening. Because this isn't about, bringing this dog under any sort of intentional control or intercepting this. These forestry trainers are so desperate, they try to work within the parameters of this ideology, even with trying in certain moments that they're even misinterpreting as, the calmness. Well, no, it's thinking throughout. It's being expressed at, higher levels, but this isn't the fix. So again, I encourage you to check my website. I have lots of great videos to help show, again, the right way forward. To do it in such a way, understand it's not about cranking and yanking on dogs, but it's about being active, influence being active. It's about being dialed into both the relationship the right way, as well as the dog's state of mind the right way, to make sure, again, you go out to the park instead of dogs relaxed, the dog isn't lunging forward. You truly can enjoy your time with your dog. This is a I don't even know what to call it, but it certainly isn't the way forward. Thanks for watching.